Yeah, that's gonna be a sick fight. I mean, they've both been around the fight game for a very, very long time. I feel like Dustin has, the grit, the adversity in him. Usually when he gets hit, he's been in a lot of wars with Dan Hooker. You can see those wars he's had with, during the pandemic is really paid off for him, especially when he fought Conor McGregor. And Charles Oliveira, he's dangerous. I feel like in that fight, he's gonna have the advantage on like being dynamic on the feet, not just with the punches, but with the punches, the knees, the kicks, and also off his back. But when the shit hits the fan and it gets in a storm and it comes out of the knit and grit, I think Dustin Poirier is going to be above him on that when it comes to that point.
Poirier, I think. Yeah, I got Poirier in that one. He's just like so experienced. He's been in like a number of enormous fights now. So yeah, I got Poirier.
That's a tough one. Look for Dustin Poirier to keep it on the feet, do well with the boxing. Chandler almost put Oliveira away. I think that Poirier is a much better striker and boxer.
That's a tough one. I've definitely been a fan of both of them. It seems like Dustin has a way of pulling through on the big moments, and then historically Charles hasn't always pulled through in those big moments, but he is the champion, for a reason, and he's on a crazy win streak. So this wouldn't be one that I would want to have to pick, but gosh, I don't even know. I'd have to really look into it. I mean, just on a whim, I'll say Dustin, but I really can't put a nail in that one.
I'm going with Poirier. If he could keep the fight standing, I feel like he could take it.
Oliveira. I think it's gonna be a tough fight, but Oliveira is he's awesome. Love the guy. So I think he's gonna get it.
Dustin Poirier. I think TKO, something like this. TKO.
Man, I like them both. I really like them both, but I think Dustin Poirier has the power to put him away. So I think Dustin.
Man, I've always been a big fan of Poirier. We had some mutual opponents, before he got to the UFC, before I got to the UFC. He's always been super cool. One time at an athlete summit, his wife and my wife kind of got along and hung out. And I just like Poirier, man. He's one of those guys, I would like to have a career like Poirier. Been in the UFC a long time. And then after a while, he kind of really, caught a good swing of things and, made a run at the belt, fighting for the belt, as he had some big money fights. I'm always a big Poirier fan. I'm a big Oliveira fan as well, but I'm really rooting for Poirier in that fight. And I think he's just like a little more durable than Oliveira. Like I don't see him getting beat on the ground thoroughly, and I don't see him getting clipped to the punch. So I actually got Poirier by like TKO in the third or fourth round.
100% Dustin Poirier. I'm 100% biased, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I'd say Dustin by TKO.
Oh man, that's a great fight and a super technical fight. Even on the feet and the ground. I think Poirier obviously he's not a slouch on the ground either. But I think he definitely needs to mind his P's and Q's. Going with Oliveira on the ground. But I'm gonna go with Poirier. I think he's just gonna mix it up, and I think it might come down to a little grittier, more performance, and he's got that in him.
I want to say Oliveira because he's been so looked over and just passed over and disrespected. I think Oliveira is freaking amazing, but like stylist, I don't know. I don't know, man. I want to say Oliveira, but I'm a huge Poirier fan. But like, I'm tired of people looking past Oliveira, so I'm gonna go out there and say Oliveira. I'm a huge Poirier fan, but like Oliveira got his belt finally, and that dude's gonna freaking like. I think that man will die in the ring before he gives it up at this point. So I'm going to go Oliveira.
I'll take Poirier in that one. I think that he can, withstand defeat. I think Dustin knows enough on the ground, obviously, to not get caught. I just think he eventually, outworks him. And then I don't think, it'll be Dustin. It'll be 5 rounds, Dustin decision. I don't think he'll be able to finish Charlie Olive. So.
Poirier. I think Poirier gets it done. I think he's really proven, man. Like you can't deny him. He's really good. He's really, really good, and he just has like that dog in him. He's technical, and he has like the dog in him. So it's really hard guy to stop. And he has experience, man. Like it's crazy. He's fought like all the best, like for 5 rounds, like finishes and everything. So I think he deserves probably to be the champ next.
Man, I like Dustin. I'm rocking with the ATT, and Dustin's good everywhere. Oliveira is really good on the ground, but I don't think he's got the takedowns like Khabib, so I don't think he'll be able to get him down. And I see Poirier, southpaw, dominating in the striking.
I like Poirier in a late round, in a late finish. Sometime after the halfway point of the third round, I guess, if you want like an official prediction.
E por hoje é isso de notícias. Espero que tenham gostado. Inscrevam-se no canal e ativem o sininho para receber sempre as notificações dos conteúdos assim que eles saem do forno.